Since I was around 12 years old, I started to slowly understand that there is something wrong with the system and something wrong is going on in my life. Especially in school, I was a very rebellious child with everyone, and in school, when teachers tried to teach me a lesson and embarrass me in front of the whole class, I used to stand up for myself because it's not actually teaching a lesson, it's asserting dominance and killing my masculinity and my aggression, my teeth, let's call it wild teeth. And they always made me look like I'm the bad guy. They called my parents, and you know the system, right? And it actually worked. That's the problem. It actually worked in killing my aggression and my teeth. Every man is taught nowadays that aggression is bad and violence is bad. But being a man, part of being a man is being capable of violence and aggression when it's necessary. And when you face another opposite aggression and violence, it's necessary. But unfortunately, nobody teaches men nowadays. And it's only like 1% of psychological reasons why testosterone has dropped so much. And this broken system affected me a lot. I was very weak, I was inconfident, even though I was acting like I was confident and I was really successful at it, to be honest. But deep down, I had absolutely no confidence in myself, in positive outcomes of future. I was very skinny, I was mentally and physically weak. I wasn't respecting myself, and thus people were not respecting me. And I always felt that there is something wrong in my life. I spent countless sleepless nights analyzing myself, talking to myself, trying to understand, even crying sometimes, trying to figure out what's going on, why things hurt me, why some things don't hurt me, what do I want, who am I? I started getting into psychology a lot. I started analyzing people on an everyday basis, everyone around me, my friends, why people do what they do, what's the actual intention behind their thoughts and actions. And around 15, 16, I started actively getting into health. At 16, I went to the gym. I started, diving into the fitness, foods, diet and stuff, and even supplements. And slowly I made my way up to hormones, where everything made sense. I started studying hormones and researching how it affects our brain, so-called psychoendocrinology or neuroendocrinology. And I found answer for every question I had about myself or about people around me. I started taking blood tests. I saw why I'm experiencing the issues I'm experiencing. And I started getting into that. I started to fix that, and I noticed significant changes in my life. I started going to the gym consistently. I started building muscle, building confidence, and building discipline deep down in my brain, literally reprogramming myself. And at that period, I went through my first heartbreak, I would call it. It was a turning point, I would say. I learned a lot. I gained a lot of experience from it, not only in relationships, but in life and myself in general. I found my weaknesses and my strength, and I started to work around them. After that, and up to this moment, I spent a long time studying, actively studying how and which hormones affect our psychology and how we can control it through our psychology. And I want to tell you that testosterone is far more than you think. Testosterone is not just about building muscle, building confidence, no. Testosterone is a driver of masculinity. Testosterone makes effort pleasant. Testosterone makes effort exciting. Testosterone increases your sense of competition, which gives you an infinite amount of energy for you to become the best version of yourself and as dominant in this society as possible. It is exactly lack of testosterone that led to every issue we see in modern society nowadays. Because without testosterone, there is no masculinity. And without masculinity, society collapses. And I know there is a lot of men out there who felt like I did, who felt not in their skin, if I can say so, inconfident, weak, lack of self-respect, and they want to feel more masculine, stronger mentally and physically. They want to respect themselves more. And that's exactly why I'm doing what I'm doing. Increasing testosterone is improving quality of your life in every way possible. If you're a kind person, you will become even kinder. You will have more self-respect. You will attract better women. You will be more confident. You'll be stronger in absolutely every way possible. You will start making more money, as I did. I started making a lot more money. I started building my way towards my dreams when I increased my testosterone and controlled my other hormones. Men are providers, protectors, and leaders, and it's going to be impossible for you to do any of these if you lack optimal levels of testosterone. And not only you are going to struggle in your life, but also people who rely on you, people who care about you and who you care about, and people who love you will struggle because they're going to rely on a masculine figure in their life, and you're going to let them down because you simply lack the necessary foundation, the necessary driver for you to be the man everyone needs you to be and you need yourself to be. In this YouTube channel, I'm going to be posting more about testosterone, other hormones, psychology, and how you can control your hormones and how you can change your life, because your hormones dictate direction of your mind, and direction of your mind dictate direction of your life. So if you want to learn how to become more masculine, physically and mentally stronger, and generally improve quality of your life in every way possible, subscribe to this channel, because there's going to be a lot more about every topic connected to it. So thank you for watching, everyone, and see you soon.